Greetings, humans. And I'm Nick, and I'm George, and this is Cool School, and welcome back to the Windmill full of corpses. Right, so, you know every now and then people riot. Yes. Hopefully against some politician. Okay, so then they get out in the streets and there's a lot of mayhem and all that, and if it's the last riot, what that means is everybody died. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Unless everyone dies, and by everyone I mean literally everyone, there isn't such a thing as a last riot. You know, there will always be another riot. People won't stop rioting. Like, if you think there actually is such a thing as a last riot after which people still exist, you have not been on the internet. Twitter is not a place for public discourse, it's a place for public rioting. Oh, I'm sorry, X. I'll call it Twitter. Right, so bleeding artistry, and what that suggests to me is that there were a lot of blood, sweat, and tears put into this song, which means we should put a lot of blood, sweat, and tears into our reaction, but we will only put sweat. Warning, this video contains scenes which can be emotionally triggering. While watching the clip, please consider your mental well-being and do not continue watching if you feel the content may negatively affect your emotional health. Yeah, we won't do that. We're gonna keep watching. I mean, no. If you have epilepsy, photosensitive, go away. Tappage! Tappage! So far, this is very good for my mental well-being. The bounce! Alright!
Representing your worst nightmare. You create a new statue and sculpture representing your worst nightmare.
Okay.
Your
Oh, that ending was so sinister. God damn. Dude. Honestly, the warning at the beginning of the video made it a lot creepier. Because I was looking for creepy things.
Yeah.
Otherwise, creepy things happen in metal videos all the time.
Yes. But it's like, okay, a lot of videos have creepy things, but this one has creepy things that will hurt you. Which means you gotta take them personally.
They didn't. I get what they're going for. The bridge, the atmospheric bridge was saying something like you create your worst nightmare.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, I don't know if you noticed, but like the person on the painting was the person next to him, right?
Yes.
And then when he starts getting violent, the painting starts to bleed. So you create your worst nightmare. I like that connection there. I don't quite know how to interpret it.
This freaked me the fuck out.
They said it would.
Yes, it did. So, congrats.
It's kind of like metalcore, but then it's deathcore, because it's like, it sounds like metalcore, but then it has deathcore elements. I don't know what I'm saying. It's like, the breakdowns and the disruptive elements are very deathcore, and the like really low gutturals at the end are very deathcore.
And the squealy guitars.
Yes, but the melodies, the lead melodies, and the sort of scream choir effect that you have on the chorus and stuff like that sounds more uplifting. That's very textbook metalcore. And I know there isn't a textbook of metalcore, but you get the point.
Yes. I think metalcore doesn't really know what it is these days.
No, it doesn't.
I'm so confused. That really creeped me the fuck out. I'm trying to find my words. So, he was doing the painting.
Yes.
She showed up.
Yes.
She toppled him over.
Yes.
And then the painting started bleeding and she started bleeding as well.
Yes.
And then there was a puddle of blood under his head.
Yes.
And then there was the whole struggle thing. And then he ended himself. It looks almost like sort of what he painted came back to haunt him.
What you create comes back to haunt you.
Yeah.
If what you create is rather horrendous, I suppose.
Yes, it's just, why is she horrendous? I mean, it's a painting of a girl.
Well, because she's his creation, I think. So, you create something, it's alright, but then you start twisting what you create and it starts having a nefarious influence. It comes back to haunt you. In a sense, it's like what you put out there is gonna come back to haunt you. That's how I interpret it.
So like Scorzone Undead by Karakangren. Or like The Rise of AI.
Yeah, the rise of AI will definitely come back to haunt.
Or like our parents having us.
Yeah, we definitely go back to haunt our parents. The very like sunny nature of the video and the lighting sounds looks very positive and uplifting, which kind of makes all the creepy things even creepier. Because I feel like if you have this horror movie type motion,
you're kind of announcing what's
and framing, that's usually compatible with very dark scenery, right?
Yeah.
But when you can see it so plainly, it's even creepier to me. It's more real in a sense. Now the music, so there's like that duality of like metalcore and deathcore, and that's pivoting between them.
Yeah.
Pivot! Pivot! You don't know the pivot?
No.
It's in Friends.
Pivot! Pivot! Shut up! Shut up! Shut up!
Oh. With
I
a
don't
couch?
think I've seen that one.
Yeah, okay. It's a legendary one. Pivot.
Pivot!
But they have that pivot between metalcore and deathcore. And then the production is the strongest thing for me.
Yeah, the production was really nice.
The tones on the guitars, the way the vocals were coming through.
And they actually didn't have that typical deathcore drum sound that sounds like you're being bitch slapped.
Yeah. Yeah, it was a bit more meaty than that.
Yes.
And, yeah. I feel like the bridge part, if you didn't have the video, it would have felt a bit disruptive.
Yeah.
Yeah, because they completely pull you out of the flow of the song in order to create that tension. And if you don't have a visual to go with it to kind of explain what that is, it's just kind of like out of the blue.
Yeah, but with the video, I think that's actually why I'm not emitting so many opinions about the song. It's because it was one of those things where the video grabbed me too much. So I wasn't paying attention to the details. I just knew there's a lot of filth, there's a lot of spew, there's a lot of chunkage and a bit of core and some gentage, and the tappage.
Gentage, tappage, chorage. Yes. Okay. But the cinematography overall was great.
Yeah.
I also like when you have the guitarist side to side headbanging with the window behind them.
And how they did the blurry effects and stuff.
Yes. Also, have you noticed that everything was wrapped in plastic? You could say that that's because it gives a more creepy aesthetic or whatever, but I'm guessing it was because they were filming in someone's house and they'd rather not get spillage all over the place.
Spillage.
Yes.
We have something with the suffix age today.
Yes.
Which is actually written the same as age, but it's pronounced age because English is weird.
Yes.
So are we done with this reactage?
No.
So if you enjoyed this reaction, we greatly appreciate the likes and shares, and if you want to see more, don't forget to subscribe with bells
Thank
on.
you very much for stopping by. We hope you enjoyed your stay, and we'd love to see you back at the Windmill very soon.
Corpsage out.